Welcome back, students. Today we are going to study about fundamental rights. Fundamental rights protect citizens against the arbitrary and absolute exercise of power by the state. Its objects is in two folds. Now you may understand that what are these things? We can go through one by one. Every citizen must be able to avail and claim those rights. Secondly, these rights must be binding upon every authority that has got the power to make laws. There are six, now we can segregate in seven also, fundamental rights. First one is right to equality. The second one is right to freedom. The third one is right against exploitation. Fourth one is right to freedom of religion. Fifth one is cultural and educational rights. We can segregate differently as the right to education also, and another one is the right to constitutional remedy. Now we will be studying one by one about the different rights. Right to equality. It guarantees equality before law. It prohibits discrimination on the grounds of religion, sex, race, caste, etc. No discrimination on grounds of job, abolishment of untouchability. Indian aristocratic titles and title of nobility as Rai Bahadur is abolished. Yani ki no one can follow up the noble rights titles, that is Rai Bahadur, Raja Saheb, Lord, anything. Right to freedom. It guarantees of individual rights, guarantees of different types of freedom such as freedom of speech, expression, freedom of movement throughout the territory of country, etc. Yani ki we can speak and say our expression about the freedom. We have freedom to move throughout the country for within the territory of the country. Freedom to practice any profession, right to reside in any parts of the country. Third is right against exploitation. It prevents exploitation of the weaker sections by the individual or state. It prohibits forced labor, human trafficking, and compelling a person to work without wages. It prohibits employment of child below 14 years. Another comes right to freedom of religion. India as secular state allows religious freedom. It means that we can follow whichever religion we want. That might be Hindu, Muslim, Christianity, Buddhism, anyone. Every citizen has right to choose practice their own affairs in matters of choice of their own religion. Cultural and educational rights. All minorities, religions or linguistic are protected by allowing them to conserve their heritage against discrimination. Prohibition against any citizen for admission into any educational institutions added by state. Allowance of reservation by the state for the backward classes. In that portion only it comes right to education. After 2010 amendment in the Parliament of India allowed the Free and Compulsory Education Act. Neighborhood school to provide free and compulsory elementary education to the children between the age group of 6 to 14 years. It means they are supposed to have education, although if their parents are not allowing, they have to go and get the education, and it is free of cost. In the we can, if you remember, then in the pink buildings Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan, it comes under it only. The sixth one comes right to constitutional remedies. It is the last but not the least. Supreme Court is designated as the protector of all the rights by the Constitution. Citizens approach for the enforcement of fundamental rights which are empowered by Supreme Court. Lastly, all the power rests to the Supreme Court for the enforcement and protection against the infringement of the fundamental rights. Thank you.